the next question, which is, can you tell us about hiring a boxing coach who not long after you hiring him relapsed, and just walk us through kind of what happened?
Yeah. So, gonna be rude to you now, Jamie. Unfortunately,
No,
sir.
this is
I, I, I,
open,
I,
honest.
I knew of you, but wasn't friends with you. You'd say hello to, all right, mate, on the way past and stuff. Uh, but I was friends with your brother John.
Yeah,
That's who I knew, and that's who I trusted. Um, when you reached out to me, I was half tempted to go and speak to Jono first. I was like, no, it's not Jono who's asking for like help and stuff. Uh, and of course, as soon as I mentioned to like one person, like, oh, Jim wants to speak to me about possibly some boxing into the pound. A lot of people told me not to do it. Uh, I didn't get where I got by not asking people for help, not taking a chance and stuff. And you approached me about it, and I was like, you know what, I'll sit down and have a coffee and see what you're going to say. And I'm a huge believer. My gut will tell me everything I need to know in 10 seconds, but a million text messages and phone calls will sort out. And I hugely believe that my gut will generally always give me the right answer first. It's like, it's the spider sense.
yeah, spidey
The
senses.
spider sense is
Yeah,
like,
100%.
we sat down and we had that coffee, and I was asking like why you wanted to do it, where you were up to and stuff. And I see you just wanted the chance to be able to do what you wanted to do and stuff. But your enthusiasm for what you did was like, yeah, he doesn't want a handout, he wants to do something for himself. I was like, you know what, like Jono, me being friends with Jono is what gave me the chance, because I was just
The
like,
connection.
there was a connection there. If I didn't have known Jono, I don't know how the conversation played out. I'd have maybe turned around and said, well, why don't you come in and run a boxing session? I had like a kind of like a couple of different avenues that kind of like laid out in my head. Like one where I just brought you into the fold, one where I was like, we'll kind of get you doing a little bit, and one where I was just like, right, well, almost like evaluate what we're going to do. But after the first conversation with you, Joe, I was just like, actually, Joe, I actually really liked you as a person. Straight away, I was just like, yeah, do you know what? Actually, I can see that I was going to be friends with you, and I would never have a problem. I would never have to have an employee employer kind of relationship with you. I'd always just be able to, Jamie, Jim's the best mate. He's had the ISM, mate. We ran out of the ball, so there was never going to be any problem with any of it. It was always going to be LC. I think the same thing with you too. I'm like, guys, the gym was a mess. Guys, we need pads. Like, this needs sorting out. Okay,
I want to work for you, and you said I don't have people working for me. I have people working with me,
yeah.
and that's how it works. And I thought, well, that's
the gym's